Guys, Rick Shaw here. I'm coming past the Carmona Market. They got lots of plants out here today for sale. Some really nice ones. When we were down in Lipa, when we were down in Lipa yesterday, there was plenty for sale there too. Beautiful stuff. I mean, look at all this they got out here. There's the rice fields. That's going to be ready for harvest soon. I just dropped the car off at the Honda dealer to do their 6-month service on it. Also getting them to do the brake fluid. They're going to suck all the brake fluid out. They got a machine there they hook up and they just pump the stuff through the system. And that also, it's like my Chevy pickup truck. It runs the hydraulic clutch also. So that's kind of cool that they can get it completely out. And I got them the oil. Good morning. And they got the synthetic oil for the gearbox and everything. They gave me a price of $11,000. That's going to be cleaning the brakes, doing the brake fluid, new wipers. Wipers are just shot. They're going to do rotate the tires, transmission fluid and oil, new filters throughout. Cabin filter, time for a new cabin filter. Just can't clean it anymore. And air cleaner, plus they always clean it. They always do it really good. I'm having them also do the motor cleaning again. I'll probably have that done once a year. They do a fantastic job. Looks like a showroom car when they're done. So, but look at that. We're on a walkabout today, guys. There's that big pile of rocks we went by before. I don't know where they're getting all that from, but just gonna hike it home and let you guys see what I see on my walk. I'll turn the camera on and off as we go, but I'm getting really cool breeze right now. But something that's funny here, this is how it is in the Philippines when the police tell you to do something. You see them carabao over there? The police came up by there and said, "Freeze!" And them son of a guns haven't moved since. Look at them. They're still standing there. I'm surprised somebody didn't hack a leg off and make dinner, but they're frozen. They're freezing just like the cops told them to. I think a cop should come along here and tell them to unfreeze one day so they don't stuck there, but that's how it goes. But it is a magnificent day. I was starting to do the film on the National Highway, but it was so loud you could barely hear me. I can't clip the mic on my beard anymore. And it was just a little bit too loud, so I'm not even going to put that. But there sure were some nice shops along the way. Guys in there working, welding. There was motor shops. Pretty cool. There's a bunch of delivery guys getting ready to go. But look at all that rice there. Wow. Big old field. It's a huge field. Big church out there in the distance. It's a beautiful day, guys. It's cooled down because of the hurricane. I think it cooled down quite a bit. So I'm gonna let you go for a bit until I see something of interest. Interesting little shop. Looks like they do about everything in there. Transmission work, everything, rack and pinion steering. And they got some nice new cars in there they're cleaning up. This is a little water station. Cool. A little sorry store. Get something to eat in there. Yeah, we actually used this water station quite a while ago when we were living over this way. And there's a little body shop, car wash. Oh, well, looky here. There's a nice little furniture shop. I never knew this was here. Why don't we take a little walk inside? Wow, look at this. They got all kinds of, nice rocking chairs. These guys make these right here. Wow. I never knew this store was here. Wow, lots of cool stuff in here. Let's check out the dining room tables. Wow. Chairs are really heavy. My goodness, are they heavy. There's a nice big bed there. Oh, a nice little coffee table. Wow, this is I never knew this store was here, guys. Never. Oh, I like the armoires. Very cool. Oh, I get out of here before I get copyrighted with some dude making noise. Yeah, this is very, very cool. Nice store. Here's another. Whoa, those chairs are incredibly heavy. They really make them out of solid wood here. Very nice. Nice little corner unit. Oh, look at that. Wow. I'm glad I walked in here. Okay. Yeah, this is really neat. I hope this stuff doesn't get too dusty, you know, from being by the road here. Because there's always this one thing about the Philippines. It's dusty. I lived up in the high desert in California, and it wasn't anywhere near as dusty as here. My house, I would go have the girl come in once a month and dust, and never really bad. Here, if you dust in the morning and then you come back late at night, let's say you hire somebody dust in the morning and you get off of work and come home, you'll think they never did a damn thing. I mean, it can get really dusty. That's why we're going to try at the new house. We're going to try to do to where we keep her closed up for a little bit, see how much it's going to run for the electric. But it's not going to be that much, I don't think. You know, we can definitely swing it, but you know, we got good filters. The air conditioners I bought, they have the filters right in it, and I ordered a couple extra so I could clean them. And I also got some of that sticky spray you spray on them, make sure they stay really good and clean. But we just got two 0.6 horsepower jobs. I'm thinking that should be enough. The house is so small. So we're coming up to the corner. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. There's our little police station right here. They always, a lot of times they have a cop on the corner there. And there's a little town back in there behind this tree. I didn't walk through there because I'd have to walk through a rice field to get back out. But it's got a good hard road in there. But it starts going way back in behind the fields, so that's why I didn't walk back there. But some nice houses. Good morning. And just a nice quiet road here. I still got a pretty good walk, so gonna let you go again. There's how they do their construction, guys. Another building. Emergency Operations Center. And there's that little town I was telling you about on the other side of the rice field. They got a big pavilion there. They haven't been using them too much. But that building, they're just putting the second floor on it, looks like. Morning. Yeah, that's a bustling little town back there. I drove in there one time and was looking around. There are some very nice houses in there. But it's a kind of a one-way in and one-way out that I've seen. Unless there's a sneaky way you can get out. There's a road up here, looks like a driveway. That could be a way to get out the other end that just the people who live in there know about. I didn't want to, you know, I don't like to drive down something that looks like a driveway. Might get stuck in there and can't turn around. But it's not that hot today. Okay, gonna let you go. There's something over there. Look at that little house. See all those? See the little folks down there, right by the river? That's where they're living. And this is the river here. And there's always folks that'll build little huts around those places and live. We've seen that quite often since I've been here. You can really feel the cool air coming from up here. It's just amazing. You know, these rivers down here, it's so much cooler down there. The only bad thing is the mosquitoes. Morning. But you know, this is how a lot of Filipinos live. Look at that. Morning. And they got their little place all set up in there. And that's the edge of that town. Now, I don't know if that comes out, but there's one of our new cell towers. The one on the right is the new one that went in. Hopefully that's a smart one. I actually loaded that last video in about 5 minutes while I was walking, so it's getting really good signal over here. 5 bars on the phone. But there's Canyon Ranch way over there in the distance. That's right by our house. I've got a heck of a walk to go yet. Probably a couple miles anyway. All right, so get my mask back on. I'll see you guys later. Well, still walking. Coming by some more shops here. We just passed a couple churches, the Baptist Church and another one. They're very industrious here, always working, these guys. Nice tricycle there. But there's another little town over there. And that's around the corner where we were. And there's a heck of a house. You're not going to fall off of that balcony. That's very good. Health Science is in there. It's an office building. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And it is not too hot today, guys. The big heat stretch is down. And I'm going to turn it off since we got a lot of people around. Okay, here, I mentioned this before. Here's how they do the burial here. Now these ones here, these big long ones, they'll put the casket in there and seal up the front, and it'll stay like that for 5 years. And then after 5 years is up, they'll take the casket out, pitch it, take the bones, put the bones in a little box, and they'll put it in a much smaller one, little tiny ones like over there, and put the name on the front. And that's pretty much how they do it here. See these small ones? That's what they do. They just take the bones. That's what they did to Faye's father. You know, they took the box out, got rid of it, put the bones, you know, they just put it right in a little cardboard box, and then they put it in one of these little tiny ones, and then they put a nice nameplate like you see over here. And you have to keep paying. You have to pay, because if it goes for too long where it's not paid, then they just take it out and don't know what they do. I don't know if they pitched bones or what, but they do something with them. So that's how they do it here, though. There's somebody had a candle going. But this is here, and then over on this side they have more Western style, where they put them right in the ground. But this is a nice little area where people can get like a little chapel thing where they can meet. It's quiet in here. But this is how they do it here in the Philippines, guys. I think they got some restrooms there. Morning. Okay, that'll be it for now. I like the trees they have all around the cemetery. It was noticeably quieter in there. They got some guys in there digging graves. I think that dude's name was Backhoe, because they do it all by hand here. And when they hit clay or hard stuff, they have like a jackhammer to bust through it, and everything's done by hand here. So, and they do put them 6 feet down, pretty deep holes. So, all right, here we go again. Some little stores here. Good morning. Morning. I've got your little gulay store. Fruits and veggies. Oh, this is a nice one. A lot of stuff in here. We're coming up onto our park. Won't be long now. And they're letting that rice field sit. I don't know what they're growing in there now. On the left side here. I'm not sure. But there's another church. Never see anybody in this one though. You go by here on a Sunday, it's just like today. There's nothing going on. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with this church. Well, we're coming up on our little park. Not long, I'll be home. Yeah, I wish this was open so I could cut through, but they closed it again for the this most recent lockdown. They're keeping her cleaned up though, mowed and everything. They just clipped the grass here recent, but it's been so dry. It's not like it's really growing that bad. The little bits of rain we're getting is just spits of rain. Nothing serious. But see if I can get you up a little higher. So you're not looking through a fence, but that's our little park. Kids love to go there. I wish they could go there again. But they got all kinds of exercise stuff up here once we get close to the bridge. And the kids are still going into the play area, coming through the back way. They put a fence up, but there's a way to get around the fence right through this lady's yard. There's no wall there, just bushes and trees, and they go right through there. And then the people who live right behind there, there's no gate or wall. They just climb up the dirt, and they're in there playing. And that older fella, he don't bother them. You know, just us guys. So, but there's all your exercise things here they got set up. It's actually a really nice little park. I wish we could get in there and use it. Whoop, very slippery. Glad I didn't fall down. I should be watching where I'm going, huh? But that's it. I'm going to go ahead. We got some stuff on the other side here. You know, they're not as busy as normal. You know, last year, before all this craziness started, this place was just wall-to-wall car, just super busy in here. People stopping, getting stuff done. All kinds of little shops. Got a barber shop here. There are more exercise equipment. There's the castle for the kids. See that? I just wish they would allow them to go in there again. It just sucks. I'm not. You know, they keep doing all this testing, and they just keep finding more and more and more. And I'm not sure when somebody passes away what they're really passing away of. You know, I don't think that's just because they find something on this test, all of a sudden that's all anybody's dying of anymore. I'm not getting that. But there's a nice little clothes shop again. Gotta watch in some of these places because by the road like this, some of the clothes will get grimy already. I went into one time and I thought it was used clothes. The lady says, no, it's all new, but the road dust kicked up and got all over the shoulders and stuff. It looked like it was old. So, and there's a guy working on cars today. They stay still doing, I guess, okay. Some people are still working. A lot of places, our car wash back there shut down, which is a royal shame. You know, I wish those guys could work. They do a really nice job. And, oh well. I always like to tip those guys real good because they don't make much of anything. Here's actually our house right over here. If this was open and it had a way in, there's the water tower right behind my house. If this was open, it would be nice to be able to go back there, and instead of I have to go all the way around right now. I could have probably cut through the park, but I'm not gonna push anything with that old guy. He was in there. I seen him in the building, so just leave him alone. He wants to give me a hard time. I'm not gonna have it. I'm just gonna go around him. Don't need the headaches. But a pretty good walk. It's starting just now. There's some nice mangoes. It's starting just now to heat up. I'm just now sweating. But been walking at a decent pace. And almost home. that's one thing never quit, though, was the food, the water deliveries. All those people are still working, and all of them I talk to, they all know each other down at the water station and where they pick up food, and nobody's gotten any COVID. And they were delivering here to people, you know, that there were 6 in our development that were, you know, house arrested and just fine, you know. Actually, when I talked to the one lady, she said that, oh no, people still were coming over. Yeah. And she said, because I'm not sick, it's silly. She says, I'm fine, and they wouldn't let her go to work or anything. It's just a royal shame, you know. And then you see this Fucci guy gets on there and says, oh, we got a new strain that no test can find it. You know, and you never know you even got it. Oh, come on. You know, how long are they going to keep this wool pulled over everybody's eyes? Morning.
Hi.
But those people, they got their little store out front, and that's their little house. And they're doing what they can to make a buck. That's where we get our propane from these people. Very nice folks in there. These people that like delivery guys and stuff. Some people said, oh, you know, hey guys, somewhere along the way the video crapped out. But just want to say, don't forget to pray for each other. And this is Rick Shaw out.